Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. We've got the Detroit Pistons taking on the Atlanta Hawks. And it's the Pistons to start out. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. We've got Prince. Wallace out there with Wallace. Then there's Richard Hamilton. And it's Billups in at the point. Now here's Wallace. The kick out to Billups. Offensive rebound. Another shot. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. And the call will be against Ben Wallace. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
Prince against Wilkins. Rebounded by the Pistons. Here's Hamilton. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Passes it to Prince. The three. Here's Wallace, and Wallace slams it in.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
There's the pass to Willis. Over Wallace. This is the fallback J.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Rivers kicks to Wilkins. Rivers passes to Wilkins. Here's Whitman, covered by Hamilton, and stolen by Hamilton. Deflects the pass. Outside Wilkins. And it's sent back by Wallace. And he gets it back. Detroit leading by 6. That's good from Wallace on the assist from Richard Hamilton. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Pistons? And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Let's hear it once again for your ATL Dancers.
Here's Wilkins. They need this one. No good there. Prince with the defensive effort.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Hawks trail by 10. Pass to Whitman. Back to Rivers. Outside Willis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
10 seconds.
A steady performer for this team. Willis is a big guy with skill.
The Hawks shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. He hits the second from the line. Pistons leading by 9. Here's Billups. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
It's such a savvy player. Billups knows it's worth sacrificing his body to draw the foul on that one. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's Atlanta now. Outside Wilkins. Pass to Rollins. Ripping against Hamilton. Here's Rivers. Off target from three-point range. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And Billups gets it to go.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Rivers. Nice defense from Wallace.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Here's Billups. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Rivers. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Passes it to Wilkins. The pass to Whitman. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Rivers. Nice defense from Wallace.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Bucket is good. Hamilton's got 6.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Wilkins kicks to Rivers. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Wallace. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Darko Milicic, he's checked in for Ben Wallace. Billups against Rivers. They need this. No good that time. Nice defense from Wallace.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting him with all of these misses.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And it looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Out left to the wing. Ball's knocked loose. Hamilton kicks to Billups. Hands it from downtown. 8 points for him.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Billups has gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Rivers scanning the floor. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know, for all of his production, Rivers really is the emotional leader out there. Very intense and extremely confident.
For the Hawks, Concat comes in for Rollins. Davis is subbed in for Whitman.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Davis. Pass to Willis. Wilkins in the post. Guarded by Prince. Wilkins can't get it to go. And there's Billups. That's good. The assist from Richard Hamilton. Billups has got 12.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Wilkins passes to Rivers. And here is Willis. Outside, Davis puts up a three. Hamilton with some nice D.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Here's Billups. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now here is Davis. No points in the game yet for him. So for the Hawks, Livingston's checked in for Willis. And Webb subbed in for Rivers. Outside, Davis. Pass to Livingston. To halt the run, he takes it up and lays it in.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
It's Prince on the wing, defended by Wilkins. Passes to Milicic. Here's Hamilton. Off target from outside. Here's the Hawks with the ball. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And the basket by Webb.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Here we go, fans. Coming to the front right now are your MTL dancers.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
Here's Concan. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. To the inside, here's Davis. Out of hand on it, and he recovers it.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
And there's Billups. That's good on the assist by Prince. Prince has got assist number 7 for him tonight. Billups against Webb. Back to Davis. Rebounded by Milicic.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Prince wide open. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Webb. What a terrific move that was.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
Billups kicks to Hamilton from past the arc. And yes, a nice assist from Billups. Hamilton's got 13.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And stolen by Billups. Feeds it to Prince. And he jams it with authority.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Here's Wilkins. Rebounded by the Pistons.
He might be getting in his head a little bit, trying to get something going, but he's still scoreless in the quarter.
It's good. Phillips has got 19 points.
Again, just a lackluster transition defense.
Webb the pass to Wilkins. Here's Livingston. Over Wallace. That one wide left.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
Hamilton against Davis. Hamilton kicks to Billups. Wallace trying to break free. And another three for Detroit.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Chauncey Billups gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Thomas checked in for the Hawks.
Matt Thomas.
Wilkins against Prince. Wilkins kicks to Webb. To end the run, there's the drive. The little man, Spud Webb, sending it through.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting one.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good.
And when you talk about Webb, the obstacles he's had to overcome, always being doubted because of his height. But here he is, one of the most talked about players in the NBA. They are just killing him on the interior.
Detroit shooting their fifth free throw of the game here. And that one misses.
And Billups is a clutch performer, someone who isn't afraid of taking big shots. I just love how fearless he is. About time he got one to fall there. Before that, 6 straight misses to start this one.
Hamilton outside. Just 3 on the clock, and it's good on the way up. Hamilton's got 15.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons sitting at a lead of 40 points.
Fans, make some noise for your...
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And Stephen Clark, Pistons pretty much in control here.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
And Detroit, looking at who they've got. We've got Richard Hamilton. Wallace is out there with Prince. Then there's Chauncey Billups. And it's Wallace in at the 5 down low. Now here's Wallace. Outside Billups. The pass to Hamilton. And here's Prince outside. Dives for it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Prince. And for Detroit, they come in off a good outing against the Rockets in Houston. It's Rivers on the wing. He's guarded by Billups. Pass to Thomas. Here's Rollins. He doesn't hit that one. Nice defense from Wallace.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And Detroit with another turnover here. And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Rivers going inside, and then Rivers with the dunk.
And this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way. big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Rivers following the basket by Chauncey Billups and stolen by Billups. Finished off the break. Billups has got 28 points for the game.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Rollins against Wallace. The shot by Rollins, no good.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Good.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Now here's Rivers. Whitman passes to Rivers. Rollins against Wallace. Back to Rivers. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Thomas. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Detroit dictating the flow. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. It's stolen by Willis. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Whitman. They get a hand on it and taken away by Wallace. Down low, here's Billups. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Billups has got 32 points in the game. And the Hawks with possession here. Passes it to Whitman. Back to Thomas. Double team on Thomas. They can't stop the run with that one. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Hamilton the pass to Wallace. And it's Wallace with the jam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now, here's Thomas. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The pass to Willis. Whitman kicks to Rivers. 18 feet out. Here's Rollins, and it's sent back by Wallace. Tries yet again. That shot misses. And Detroit the other way now. Here's Billups, and he gets it to go. Billups has got 34 points.
And how about the size Billups has at that point guard spot? Even when he gets hit, he's got the strength to play through the contact.
Now here's Rivers. Outside Thomas. Back to Rivers. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Davis is checked in for Matt Thomas.
Johnny Davis.
Here is Davis. Here's Rollins. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
At the line for Atlanta, Tree Rollins. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Darko Milicic, he's checked in for Detroit. Riza comes in for Wallace. And the second free throw, good. The Pistons on offense. They're on a 12-1 run. Hamilton kicks to Prince. The putback. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And, D.A., we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. The 2 players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. They'll hit those all day long. David, thank you.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Giving Chauncey Billups the bucket on the assist by Hamilton. Billups has got 12 points now in the quarter.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Hamilton against Rivers. Here's Willis. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Ariza. And it's Detroit's ball. They're on a 20-1 run. Yep, that one goes. Milicic has got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Pass to Rollins. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Willis. The Hawks again can't hit.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Pass to Davis. From downtown. The shot misses. And it's Detroit the other way. Here's Billups. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Billups has got 38 points.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Now here is Davis. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 6 to shoot. And Rip Hamilton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. So for the Hawks, Livingston's checked in for Rollins. Hawkins comes in for Whitman. And Webb subbed in for Doc Rivers. So it's the Hawks now. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 6 to end the drought. Livingston can't hit. Livingston's gone 1 of 4 from the field. And it's Prince penetrating. Out to the right wing from deep Billups. Webb pulls it in.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
And Davis gets it to go.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
He gets that one. Billups has got 40 points.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Pass to Webb. Back to Davis. Here's Livingston. And there's the pass to Willis. Wilkins passes to Davis. The three-pointer, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Prince dishes to Milicic. Hamilton outside. The three from Billups. The offensive rebound. Back to Hamilton. Prince kicks to Hamilton. Second chance shot. Billups, no good. And the Hawks with possession. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here. That's his first foul. The Hawks making a switch here. Concac's checked in. And here is Webb. He has 6. And Wilkins slams it in.
And I'm not sure it's even possible to throw it too high for Dominique. He has a vertical plus the length, and that's an alley-oop waiting to happen every time he runs the floor.
Webb against Hunter. Webb can't hit.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Campbell. And that one goes long.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Now here's Davis. Ariza with the rebound. Ariza's got his 4th rebound in this one.
We haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Detroit making a switch.
Make some noise for your ATL dancers.
And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Pass to Sura. Now here's Williamson.
2 minutes remaining.
Tries again. And it's laid in by Wallace. Wallace has got 4 points now in the quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Pass to Livingston. Williamson against Wilkins. Shot clock at 5. Right side Davis. Here's Conkamp. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Detroit dictating the flow. Hunter finds Ariza. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
A strong finisher around the rim. Ariza with the size to do some damage.
Back to Webb. In the corner, Wilkins with it. To the middle. Here's Webb. And it's sent back by Wallace.
And this is why Wallace is an elite-level defender. Has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots.
Now here's Wallace. He's got 10. Here's Sura. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Johnny Davis. The Pistons shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Thomas checked in for the Hawks. And he sinks the 2nd. And so it's Atlanta with it. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Back to Webb. Passes it to Livingston. Inside. Here's Wilkins. Rebound by the Pistons.
Well, okay, well, I like his aggressiveness, but, like, the defense was waiting on him that time.
And so is Detroit, holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. Their defense has been active and effective. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Detroit finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, how'd you see it?
Their control of the boards is a big reason for this lead. Seems like it might have been their game plan coming in. Send multiple guys to the rim when the shot goes up.
And Shaq, what'd you see from Atlanta?
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they've been paper soft. Hate to say it. Giving up way too many easy looks. They can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half. It's going to be a long ride home.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
Not that bad.
Fans, please give a big...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Chauncey Billups has been sensational.
Nope. Problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Kevin Willis out there with Wilkins. Then there's Rollins. Then it's Whitman. And it's Rivers in at the point guard. That's the group for Mike Fratello getting going here in the second half. Wilkins the pass to Willis. The Hawks working the ball around. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Rollins. That one no good. Nice defense from Wallace. Billups up top. To the paint. Here's Prince. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And the pass to Wilkins. Back to Rivers. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. No good from Hamilton. So it's Atlanta now. Here's Whitman. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Detroit with the rebound. Wallace has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And oh, here we go with Wallace. Nobody back.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
They've been able to attack the defense before they get set, really making the most of their fast break opportunities.
Wilkins kicks to Rivers, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead. Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Pass to Willis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Team first.
I love the physicality from Willis, going up with a lot of power and taking the shot while being fouled.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. First free throw is good. And he can't hit the second.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Here's Wallace. Pass to Prince. Kicks to Billups. The Pistons rebound.
Oh, my!
Nice finish.
Come on, Ben Wallace. Ridiculous.
Here's the Hawks with the ball. Passes it to Whitman. Here's Rivers. Now the pass to Willis. Back to Rivers. Detroit with the rebound. Wallace has got rebound number 15 here tonight.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed. And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Rollins against Wallace. Rollins the pass to Whitman. Here's Rollins. He kicks it to Rivers. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Back to Hamilton. The feed now to Wallace. Over to the wing. Hamilton the pass to Wallace. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And as one of the strongest guys in the league, that's where Wallace wants to operate, down in the paint. And he just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. Wallace goes in, and it's Wallace slamming it down.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Rivers against Billups. Rivers kicks to Wilkins. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Davis is checked in for Rivers.
To the floor for your Hawks, Johnny Davis.
So it's the Hawks now. Here's Whitman. Hamilton with some nice D. Here's Prince. Wallace outside. Back to Prince. Pass to Billups. Hamilton outside. Rollins grabs the board. Rollins got 4 rebounds in this game. It's Wilkins with the drive. That's tipped, and they'll keep possession.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Third personal, team second.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's called about getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Hamilton the pass to Wallace, and the slam dunk by Wallace.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Here's Wilkins following the bucket by the Pistons, and it's sent back by Wallace. Hamilton dishes to Wallace, and it's Wallace with the jam.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Davis, the pass to Whitman, and stolen by Billups. Prince, that's for 2. Pistons working now with a new shot clock, and the jam by Wallace.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
GA, strong work all around, and the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. Hamilton against Whitman. Pass to Davis to stop the run. The shot, no good. And it's Detroit the other way. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. making some changes. Koncak's checked in for Rollins. Livingston comes in for Willis. And Webb subbed in for Whitman. So it's Detroit now. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Davis with the double team. Good on the shot.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Outside Wilkins. Passes to Livingston. Kicks to Davis. Now Webb. He has 6. Here's Koncak. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Detroit. Phillips fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
He's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Pistons have shot 3 of 7 at the foul line. Free throw drops for Chauncey Billups. Now, here is Webb. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Right wing. Here's Koncak. Rebounded by Milicic. Phillips against Webb. Phillips with the bucket. Phillips has got 45 points.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Phillips against Webb. Here's Livingston. Koncak. Nice persistence to chip it back up and in. Koncak's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Back to Webb. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Milicic. Milicic has got 9 rebounds now tonight. And there's Phillips. That's good on the assist by Williamson. Phillips has got 47 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Webb against Phillips. Here's Wilkins. Basket good. Wilkins has got 6.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. And Davis puts it in.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Sura no good. Sura's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Phillips against Webb. Rebounded by the Pistons.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points. And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Outside Wilkins. The pass to Davis. Shot from 12. Misses off the left iron.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
And so it's Wilkins who brings up the ball for Atlanta. And the shot goes in. Wilkins has got 4 points this quarter.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Sura's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Here's Davis. The shot's good on the assist from Wilkins. Davis has got his third basket of the night.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Atlanta making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. The Pistons on offense. Inside. Ariza with it. Pass to Sura. Beyond the arc. And Ham gets it to go.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
His first. Team's third.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Spudwell at the line for 2.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. Here are the Pistons with the ball. To the inside. Fast break, the Hawks. Pass to Concat. Outside Thomas. Goes back up. Livingston. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For Detroit, they have it 4 of 8 from the free throw line so far. Folks, that's 50%. Not great work there. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 54 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Webb the pass to Concat. Outside Thomas. Here's Webb. Here's Livingston. Trains it from 9 feet away. Livingston's got 6. And the Pistons with possession here. Hunter, no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Rivers, he's checked in for Atlanta. And he makes both free throws. 35 seconds left in the third. Sura, that's good. Sura's got 6 in the quarter.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Rivers. It's deflected.
And the opposition has to be more aware of Campbell on defense because he's adept at coming up with those big blocks.
Knocked loose. Unhindered, going all the way. Here's Sura. Lays it in off the breakaway. Sura's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And so it's Detroit, able to put on a show for the ages. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Pistons, Trevor Ariza out there with Campbell. Then there's Hunter. And it's Sura in at the 2-guard spot. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Hawks. Passes it to Livingston. Here's Hastings. Ariza covering, fades and shoots. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Even though he had space, there is never an easy fadeaway.
The pass to Ham. Atlanta with the rebound.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Out to the right wing. Ariza trying to break loose. Ham, no luck. Thomas surveying the D. Four on three as they bring it up. Here's Ariza. Rebound by the Hawks. Livingston's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Richard, I know you've been to Africa. Your mom did a lot of great work there. How gratifying is it to see the investment that the NBA now is making over there?
Well, I look at how basketball changed my life and allowed me to accomplish so many great things. And the more people that have the opportunity to allow basketball to change their lives, you got Basketball Without Borders. You have academies in basketball. You now have the Basketball Africa League. It's great to see these opportunities extended to more people across the globe. That's why basketball is a global game.
Thomas against Hunter. Lock at 6. To the middle. Here's Hastings. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Pass to Sura. Campbell kicks to Hunter. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Pistons foul.
Davis is checked in for Livingston.
Team first. Substitution on the court.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Pass to Thomas. Knocks it loose. Koncak passes to Thomas. 5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And it's sent back by Wallace. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Antoine Carr. He's checked in for the Hawks. Webb comes in for Davis. It's Prince on the wing. Thomas against Hamilton. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
Webb kicks to Thomas. Webb against Phillips. Now, here is Webb. Tight defense on him. Prince with the defensive effort. Webb's gone 3 of 10 shooting so far, only 30%. Wallace makes it off the glass. Wallace has got 22 points.
A great finish off contact. Wallace flexing on these guys.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Carr. And that one hits back iron. Detroit with the ball. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
And dependable at running the offense. Billups just understands his teammates depend on him to get them involved.
Webb kicks to Thomas. By the looks of it, the Hall of Fame class of 2023, Richard, should be loaded. A lot of big names could be headed to Springfield, Massachusetts.
Yeah, it's going to be beautiful to see 2 of the biggest rivalries, San Antonio and Dallas. Tony Parker and Dirk Nowitzki are on the ballot. And then there's Mr. Wade, Dwayne Wade. We know about that. So there's going to be a lot of rings walking into that ceremony.
A lot of rings indeed. Outside Thomas. And now it's Billups running. He can go all the way.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
His first, team second.
Thomas with it, and it's Wallace picking him up. And down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Hamilton. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Here's Webb. Some serious elevation by Spud Webb.
And he had more than enough room there for one of those trademark slams that he's become noted for.
And Greg, I think once he got that space, you just knew it was going to happen.
So did the defense.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, everybody in the building was waiting for it.
Back to Webb. Passes it to Hastings. We've seen some kids go directly from high school, RJ, to the G League. How do you think that's working out so far?
Green and Kuminga sure look good. And look, I think for a small select group of individuals, they should go and start working on their profession. No different than a musician, a tennis player. You should go and start focusing on your profession. But for other players, they need college development. I needed college for 3 years, and then that is what helped me become a better pro.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Outside Thomas. And the pass to Davis. To the right side. Webb against Billups. 6 to shoot. Webb the pass to Carr. Over Wallace. Carr, no good. Down low. That's good for Wallace on the assist by Hamilton. And that's 12 points for Wallace.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And here is Webb. Here's Hastings. He kicks it to Davis. Carr the pass to Thomas. The 19-foot shot. Rebound by Wallace. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Here's Billups. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Billups has got 55.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Atlanta calls timeout. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Richard Hamilton.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. To the inside, here's Prince. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential they put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
Davis looking for an opening. Here's Webb. Misses the three.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping things. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside. And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Prince. Now Webb. Kicks it to Thomas. 5 on the clock. Davis, the pass to Hastings. Three-pointer.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Shots good by Carr.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing two bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
Hamilton kicks to Billups. Another three for Detroit.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Webb the pass to Davis. Now Thomas. He dishes it to Webb. Pass to Carr. The Hawks working the ball around. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Trying to come back, Kevin, and you can't afford too many mistakes. His fourth turnover hampering their efforts.
Billups against Webb. Prince dishes to Wallace. Jacks up a three. And that's Prince, that time on the assist by Wallace. Prince has got 9 points here in the second half. Webb kicks to Thomas. Back to Webb. Pass to Carr. Four on the shot clock. Rebound by Wallace. Carr's gone 1 of 6 shooting from the field.
2 minutes.
Hamilton the pass to Wallace. And the jam by Wallace.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Outside, Davis. Back to Webb. It's Thomas on the wing. Covered by Hamilton. Will it go? Thomas's shot is off.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
And the shot goes in. And that's now 18 points for Prince.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Here's Webb. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Webb's got 4 this quarter.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. One of the biggest changes in the NBA since I started broadcasting back in the early 80s, player movement, Richard. Guys switching teams all the time. Is that a good thing or a bad thing for the NBA?
I think for players, it's great because you have more mobility. You have a chance to change your environment and revitalize you. For the fans, I understand. Probably not so much because really they connect to these players, especially when you draft them or they're a part of an epic year or a championship. You just hate to see those players go. So there's two sides to it.
And I bet as a player, knowing you as I do, you probably enjoy the challenge of trying to reassert yourself, find out where you could best help your new team.
Yes, and you enjoy your new role. I've been in roles where I was expected to be a leading scorer. I've also been in a role where I was expected to mentor Kawhi Leonard, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Harrison Barnes. All those guys were drafted at my time in Golden State.
Davis against Prince. Yep, it counts.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Webb the pass to Carr. Nice defense from Wallace.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Kick out to Hamilton. Wallace outside. Back to Hamilton. Here's Billups. Here's Wallace, and Wallace slams it in.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a master.